Hello, it's been a while. I'm making some chicken pot pie because I had leftover chicken. So I am warming this up because it's been like 4 or 5 days. So I'm actually getting this to a boil in like a cup of water and a little bit of butter, just to make sure I kill all that bacteria. And then in here I have half and half. I have like 4 or 5 cubes of bouillon. I know I said in my previous videos, I really like the Better Than Bouillon chicken. It's so delicious, but I can't afford it. So I'm just using the cubed, not a big deal. I just throw it in. I use half and half because I had that this time. Usually I don't. I usually just use regular milk and water, but I use half and half, a little bit of milk, a little bit of water, and flour, and that makes it really thick. Once it gets thick, I add the salt, pepper, thyme, and parsley, and stir it up, and it gets thick. It gets pretty thick. And then I add the peas and carrots once it's thick, because I add them frozen. So that'll give it time to cook while the chicken's cooking. Then while that's done, I'll stir it all together. Then I have a 2-pack of Hannaford crusts. Where are they? 2-pack. So then I'll just put one in the bottom and then one in the top. This is probably going to make 2. So I'll probably refrigerate the other half, and then I might make some crust tomorrow because my husband's mom and grandmother really like this, so I probably will give them one afterwards. But yes, then I put it in there. I'll bake it probably, I don't know what this says, if I even go by this, I don't know. It says bake 425. I usually do like 375 for like a half hour. And I look to see if the edges are brown. If you like them not so brown, then cover them with tin foil, but I find that pain in the ass. So I don't half the time. Sometimes I do because I like it pretty, but mostly I don't. Hey, so I definitely wanted to cover the pie crust because when I first started cooking, I knew very little. So I've done a lot with these pie crusts where I'm like, I don't take it out in time, and I'm like, well, how can I get this ready to go? And I've microwaved it. There's no easy way to unthaw these than take them out and let them unthaw, because I've microwaved them, and just don't do it because it turns into a mush, and I had to use it, so I pushed it into a crust, and it just wasn't as good. So I do let it unthaw. I will take it out like a little bit after lunch and, you know, let it go. And I've had this in the fridge for a while, and I just took it out. It's going to need more time because it's already like cracking when I try and unroll it. It's so annoying. It is what it is. I will actually put it on the stove here because the heat from this will make it go faster. But find your favorite pie pan. I like this one just because it has pretty edges, because I suck at making them look good. Other than that, I'll line it and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so I have, let me see if I can position this. I warmed them up because I turned the oven on and I used this heat. I stayed right here, but I slowly unrolled it here. It only took like a minute. It's so much better. So then I put the filling in, and then I did the same thing, and I put this one on top. I don't know, you know, I don't have a fancy crust. I just don't. I never have, and I probably never will, but it's the taste that counts, right? It's a taste. So I will, now that I put the cover on this, I'm just going to put, I like a long slit and a short slit and a short slit. I don't know. It's just very classic. I like it. It looks like that. So I'll cook this, put it in the oven. I'll check it after a half hour. And I'm just looking for everything to be brown. The inside's already warm, so as long as it gets bubbly, I will put that on a pan so it doesn't leak all over my oven. Besides that, I think that's pretty much it. It's a simple, easy, probably takes a half hour to throw together. As long as you have the chicken cooked, because that's what I do. I cook the chicken beforehand. I cook like enough for 2 or 3 meals and then do it that way. And that was it for that. I know it's been a while, but you know, you got to take some time, some me time, and get yourself, you know, back up to who you are. So I hope you guys are doing well. What? You want the light on? Yeah. Okay, I'm coming. And don't forget that, you know, while you're working on yourself and trying to keep relationships and sending messages and doing this and that, if somebody doesn't answer you or you feel like they're ghosting you, that them not answering is an answer. So just believe your gut and love who you are. Yeah, so until next time.